Okay, Mr. Gary LaVard, there are so many young actors who look up to you after you playing the role of Vince on the series about him. What kind of advice would you give to them?
To always study your craft, educate yourself on the business. Be sure that it's something that you really want to do because the industry is really cutthroat, you know. So just be sure that this is something that you want to do, and stay hungry, man, and humble. That's my words of advice. Is off top.
Wow. What are some other projects that you have going on after about him?
Oh man, I got some great things going on. So I just shot an episode of Murder Chose Me, which is a new show on Investigation Discovery. Um, that'll be dropping at the top of 2017, so I just finished shooting that. Um, I am on another series called On the Run, where I play this ex-narcotics officer. Um, that'll also be on YouTube this fall. And this summer, I'm happy to be working with Henderson Maddox again. We are shooting a new film called The Other Side. Um, I play this entertainment lawyer, um, complicated character. You know, you can only imagine Henderson's past work and what we did about him. It's going to be edgy. It's going to be great. It's a feature film. We're shooting it in Atlanta and LA. So be on the lookout for that. I think we're going to drop that later this year also.
Okay. In one sentence, describe your experience working with director Maddox.
In one sentence, I would say, that's a great question. I would say, working with Henderson is like it's like a much needed roller coaster ride, you know, because he comes up with these characters and these scripts, and you read them and you're like, you know, but then you play the role and you get into character and it's just like, wow, this has done so much for me as an actor and as a person, you know. So it's like a roller coaster with Henderson, but it's great working with him, man. He's a talented guy. He has a great vision, you know. So I'm riding with Henderson to the end, man.
Okay, question. So many times it's hard with a couple to have great chemistry on screen. Why do you feel like you and Brandon Karson just have just great chemistry together?
I just think we had a good understanding. Going into it, we were both just like nervous and excited, and there was so many emotions, you know. We just talked about it. We talked about our emotions, you know. We talked about how we felt. And at the same time, we were like, we about to deliver this bomb ass performance, so let's do what we gotta do. You know, F the shy shit. Let's get to it. Let's do it. Let's create greatness, and that's what we did, man. And we both had the same, you know, we were both in the same mind space, so that's how we just made it happen.